Guess what? I remembered to unmute myself this morning. What? I know. I know. It's a miracle. It is a Christmas miracle. 100% is a Christmas miracle. Good morning. Let's start the Christmas break with a little bit of style. I felt it was close enough. We could play a little Christmas music this morning. You know, we're just a few days out. Hopefully, you guys have not been too naughty and you've been nice. And hopefully, you will receive a few things under the old tree and no coal in your stocking. I did compromise with you guys. I did not shave off the beard and everything. I just trimmed it up. So hopefully this meets y'all's compromise, and hopefully you guys will be okay with that. Sometimes I feel like you guys are just so demanding. All right, so let's get in because we got a lot of stuff to talk about this morning. I mean, a lot of stuff. Some of it's bad. So let's get the bad out of the way first. And then we're going to have some laughs. We got a lot, and I do mean a lot of stuff to laugh at today. So let's go here and here. So I was hoping to bypass Thursday by sleeping till Friday, but I didn't want my coffee to worry. It gets bitter if I ignore it too long. Exactly. It gets bitter. You don't want bitter coffee, guys. And I seen a tweet the other day. And I think it was from Patrick. And Patrick had taken my recommendation for putting a little packet of your favorite hot cocoa mix, be that little was it Swiss Miss or whatever it is, whatever your favorite. Maybe you are of a, you make up a big batch of your own homemade cocoa mix. They've got recipes out there where you take the cocoa powder and powdered milk and some powdered sugar, and you mix it together, and it's like you just have your own big thing of cocoa mix, and it's actually a lot more economical to do it that way if you are a big consumer of the hot cocoa. Irregardless of how you get your cocoa, you take you a packet of that and you put it in your little coffee mug, and then you put your 8 ounces of hot coffee in there with it. Or if you drink your coffee by the quart like I do, maybe you put a couple packages of the cocoa in there, right? And you pour your coffee in there, right? Irregardless, it will definitely put another gear in your get up and go of a morning. I highly recommend it. Patrick was like, he tried it, and he was like, Peepaw, you were so right. Well, of course I was right. It's coffee. All things coffee. I'm about 98% certain on what I do right. Look at there, there's Nerdy John, just itching to come in here and talk to people already this morning. Good morning, Nerdy. How are you this morning?
Doing fantastic. Peepaw, you made the mistake of making the title card Marvel related, okay? That's when you summon me.
Oh, well, I am a little bit of a Marvel fan myself, but not as big as a DC. I'm more DC fan than I am Marvel, but...
Oh, you see, like that's opposite for me. I'm a DC fan, but more of a Marvel fan.
You're DC, yeah. Well, anyway, so we had a little bit of a kerfuffle in the DC or in the Marvel universe, right? So the actor by the name of Jonathan Majors, who plays Kang, who was fully revealed and introduced in the last Ant-Man movie, which was not a bad movie, all things considered, but I like the actors and actresses in that that franchise.
Mm-hmm. And his official introduction was in the Loki TV show, and that was kind of a that was kind that so like but like that introduction was kind of weird because that's a
Yeah.
king after the events of all this current MCU
Yes.
stuff.
Yes. Yes. And the thing, here's the thing, right? And I'm just now starting to watch what is the second season of Loki. I'm kind of behind
Yeah.
on it. I think I've watched like one or two episodes of the Loki series on Disney. But yes, he was technically first introduced there. The actor was first introduced there. He was hinted to in what movie was it? He was hinted in. Was it Doctor Strange in the
The multiverse of madness,
multiverse? I
probably.
think he was kind of hinted a little bit there.
Yeah,
It
because
was,
he's
yeah,
supposed to be even more powerful than Thanos. He's the next big bad. Not
yes.
anymore.
No, well, okay. So here's the thing: the character Kang, right, is a very interesting character. The guy who is playing him, right, Jonathan Majors, is an asshole. So we have to
Mhm.
separate the dude from the character here, okay? Um, so what happened was this actor, Jonathan Majors, was convicted Monday on assaulting his former girlfriend after a trial that he hoped would vindicate him and restore his status as an emerging Hollywood star. But it did just the opposite. Marvel Studios and Walt Disney has dropped him, right? They said out of here, yeeted, right? In this day and age, here's one thing. I mean, at one point in time, sadly, in this country, it was an accepted practice for a man to lay hands on his woman, right? I don't agree with it. I disavow it, all that, right? But there was a time in history in the states where that was, and I'm sure around the world, right? It was an accepted practice. Not anymore, right? You should never lay your hands on anyone, period, male or female. You just shouldn't do it.
Well,
If
I
you're
don't know, people. If they get my sandwich wrong, it don't matter the gender. If they get that sandwich wrong, I'm throwing hands.
And just like that, Nerdy John was canceled yet again. Um, here's the thing: there's nothing that ever occurs or happens that where you should lay hands on somebody else. If it gets to that point, um, you know, uh, we have broken down as a society, but irrespective. Anyway, so a Manhattan jury found Majors, who's 34 years old, guilty of one misdemeanor assault charge and one harassment violation stemming from his March confrontation with then girlfriend, Gracie Jabari. She said he attacked her in a car and left her in excruciating pain. His lawyer says Jabari was the aggressor. Evidently, and I'm sure there's no what do you call it, video evidence or anything like that. It was probably a he said, she said, but she probably had like visual marks on her, maybe some bruising or whelps or scrapes or
I
things like
believe there
that.
was also text messages as well afterwards where he's like, "You
Well,
better not tell anyone about
there you go.
this."
There you go. That's always, always send a condemning text or a what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Send a text message that is going to 100% cook your ass. That's what you want to do.
Because initially, you were right on. It was a he said she said. So people were thinking that initially that they were probably going to settle this out of a court. You know, he gave her
Yeah,
so much money, that sort of thing.
yeah, pay
But then
off.
when the
Yeah,
text mess
yeah,
but then when the text messages were revealed, he got charged with assault,
yeah,
harassment. I
yeah.
think it was what, like 3 counts of different stuff that he was convicted for.
Well, it says here he was convicted on. Let's see here. Let's see. He was acquitted on a different charge of assault and of aggravated harassment, but they got him on two. So evidently he must have had a total of four. He had one misdemeanor assault charge and one harassment violation. So he must have had like a total of four because two of them they acquitted him on. So he must have had like a total of four charges that was pending. So um, anyway, um, yeah. But here's the thing: you got to stop and think about this guy, right? What is this? What? I love how they just run commercials has not a damn thing to do with what. Anyway, um,
Mm.
this guy was on the road to. I mean, come on, MCU. You're the major villain. That's come on. That's just I
Yeah,
don't know.
not
It's a
only
dream
that,
come
but
true,
like
right? I mean,
Y yeah, and it's not just like because like with Thanos, he was
yeah,
always hinted at as the big bad, right? But it
sure,
was only in cameos in like after credits scenes. Kang was like played major parts in TV shows, in the
yeah,
movies.
yeah,
So like he was a way more involved villain than Thanos
yeah.
was.
Now, okay, so I'm gonna I'm gonna tap into the nerdy part of you here for a minute, right?
Ooh.
Back in the it was one of the cartoons. I want to think it had to be the X-Men cartoons, but I don't know. There was two different runs of cartoons, right? There was the early
Mhm.
Fox version, which was like in the early '90s, and then there was a subsequent one that they
Early
did
2000s.
early 2000s. And one of them, I want to say Kang was a character in one of the series or one of the little cartoon segments or whatever. And I want
Mhm.
to think, because you did at Ant Man, see, this is where I'm not. This will show where how I'm not like really an MCU dude. I'm more of a DC guy. The little dude that was floating around, there was just the head, right, inside of the robotic body, the destroyer,
MODOK, yeah.
Modoc, right? Did they not have Kang like was more like him in the cartoons, or am I getting things
No,
confused?
no, no. Yeah, funny enough, MODOK is MODOK was never a lackey in the comics. He ran his own evil organization.
Okay.
Um, and Kang was always like he obviously time travel stories.
Hmm.
Um, always a major threat, but like he was never
Yeah.
like MODOK. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to think there was something. I remember a story that they did in one of the cartoons that had like Modoc or whatever. But anyway, I probably just got things confused. It's probably more than likely that's what it was. So anyway, but yeah. So now they've got to recast Kang, um, and that's always real fun, right? When you
Mhm.
have someone who's an established actor, right, or actress, and they do something really stupid, like, oh, I don't know, falsely accuse somebody of assault and stuff, and kind of me to him a little bit, and then he sues you and wins, and so now everybody comes crawling back to him, Johnny Depp, and to try to get him to come and star after he had been fired from two different movie franchises at the time that he was doing one, which was
Mhm.
the spin-off of the Harry Potter series, the uh,
Fantastical Beasts and
Fantastical Beast series. Yeah. Hmm.
yep, and then the
And
Pirates
then
of the
Pirates of the
Caribbean.
Caribbean, exactly. And so that he proves, and then uh, and then that leaves the studio saying, what do we do with this character that we have as the quote love interest of our uh you know so it's really kind of interesting because the Aquaman 2 movie is supposed to be coming out. Is it Christmas time? Is coming out like in the Christmas during the Christmas holidays? Is it coming out? Is that right?
I think it's a little after.
Is
I
it a
think
little
that's a
after?
little after.
Yeah, and so look, there's all this
Well,
speculation. Yeah, go ahead.
what's funny is Aquaman 2 is going to be at the end of this current DC cinematic universe.
MC,
Moving
MC,
forward.
MC. No, that's right. It's DC. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. We're jumping universes here, folks. So,
Yeah, the moving forward, the rest of the DC movies are going to be taking place in the James Gunn universe.
um,
If you don't know who James Gunn is, he's a
yeah,
director. He directed all the the Guardians of
yeah.
the Galaxy movies, and he's taken over the DC project. In terms of Kang, I think it's gonna be. I think they're gonna have an easier time with him, honestly, because like the actor that they have replacing him, they can just say, "Oh, that's like an alternate universe version of Kang.
Sure.
He killed the other Kang."
Well,
That type of thing.
yeah, sure. Voltage Mike in chat says I could be wrong, but I think they're skipping the recast and they're going to go straight into Doctor Doom.
Nah, they have to
I don't.
recast him
I think they. Yeah, I
because
kind of think so too. Because it's they've hyped it too much. They've built it too much. They've got to.
mhm.
They've got to. You know. Yeah, I
Well,
don't
they
think they.
have obviously they've hinted at the Fantastic Four and Doctor
Yeah,
Doom, right?
sure.
But they have a set plan for that already. I mean, it wouldn't surprise. Like, I'm not saying that it's not in the realm of possibility that they
Yeah,
would rush it, but more than likely, they're just going to recast him,
yeah,
say that that version of Kang killed the other Kangs,
yeah.
and then try to salvage
See,
whatever they can out of the Kang saga.
see, that's the thing, right? When you get into this whole time travel crap, right? And every universe does it, right? Or ever whatever you want to call it does it. DC has their own, multiverse thing. MCU has their own multiverse thing. Um, hell, it's like I just recently finished watching all of the Star Trek. I didn't go back and watch the original Star Trek, right? But I watched The Next Generation, then I watched Deep Space Nine, then I watched
Oh,
Voyager,
such a good series.
and then I just finished watching Enterprise, right? And I was like, they even brought in the multiverse, like in time travel and crap in there to try to clean up and try to, um, you know, correct things, right? And I was like, so everything. I think the only universe that doesn't have like time travel and all that crap so far is Star Wars, and I wouldn't put it past them to do something as well because
Oh God. Well, you
they're
just gave them ideas, people.
well, yeah, well, they're already kind of retrofitting, right? I mean, they kind of already went back on the word, but that's a whole nother conversation for a whole
Um,
different time because that's not what the show's about today. Um,
yeah.
but anyway, you know, yeah, I kind of agree with you, John. They're going to have to go in there and they're going to have to recast that and they can explain it away. I think easy enough. But here's this just kind of goes into like what I was saying yesterday when I was talking about that passenger of eight situation, right? It
Mhm.
doesn't matter if it's Hollywood actor or actresses. It doesn't matter if it's YouTube creators or if it's social influencers or whatever they call themselves these days. Don't look up to them. Don't admire them. Don't don't think that they're good people. Because if we're just and I include myself, I'm the top of the list on this when I say these things, right? So I'm including myself in this, right? Anybody who would get in front of a web camera and do streams multiple times in a week, right? We're we're a little bit narcissistic because we actually think that people really care about what we have to say or think, right? It's not always, and yeah, we were, I was a failed class clown, right? I wanted to have the attention of my classmates. I just never got it because honestly, I wasn't funny enough. Try being an introvert and being shy as hell and want to be a class clown. Those things don't match up. They just don't. They just don't. And until I was probably in my 20s, I was able to kind of get past all that stuff and started kind of coming out of my shell a little bit. And now you have what you have before you. But yeah, we we have these egos. We think that, yeah, people care about what we have to say. And people actually find us entertaining. So we're flawed human beings, is what I'm saying. And look at us for entertainment, right? But don't admire us and don't envy and strive to be us because trust me, you're better off if you don't. So,
Guys, don't listen to him. I need you to build statues in my honor, okay? I need you to
God.
build those statues, and they need to be made of porcelain, the greatest materials that you can find, okay? I'm talking
Yeah.
high value.
Uh,
But can I be honest though?
yeah.
Kang, I like in the MCU version of Kang
Yeah.
anyway. I wasn't really that entertained because okay, he's supposed to be the next big bad threat, right?
Hmm.
And who's one of the characters that defeat him in their solo movie? Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Ant-Man
Yeah.
defeats the next threat of the MCU? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, he had a little help. I mean, he had a bunch of ants and he had he had the Wasp there, his wife to help him, and his daughter, and his father-in-law, and his mother-in-law, and ultimately even what was his name, Morg or whatever. Um, so I mean,
Modoc, yeah.
Modoc rather, yeah, they all turned on him. So I mean, he had an army. I mean,
Yeah,
it
but
wasn't like
like that's
Avengers
also
United or nothing, but you know,
yeah, but like that was also like that version of Kang was had confirmed that he had killed like Thor multiple times, you know.
yeah.
So it's like
Okay, but had he really killed Thor multiple times, or was he like you said? Is that just one version of him? Was like a weaker version? Because when you get in,
oh, so
because
you're saying that like he killed weaker version of the Avengers, and our Avengers in the main universe are the strongest
well, if
ones.
you think about it, right, this was in subspace, right? I mean, they went down into subatomic, you know. So you know, maybe he'd. I don't know. Who knows how they're going to explain
I
it?
get what you're saying. I get
All
what
I
you're saying. Like
listen.
he's fought Avengers before, but he's never fought like the main universe Avengers. So
Yeah,
that's why he's
yeah,
gonna
like
lose.
Planet One, right? Planet One type thing.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Listen, I think a lot of these writers sometimes they all get into a room together. They all microdose shrooms and they write this shit. Um, you know, it just doesn't make sense sometimes. But you know, that's the thing about, right? Those type of fantasy movies and things like that, they're not supposed to be real. They're not supposed to make sense. They're supposed to have unrealistic explosions and unrealistic damage that the heroes are subjected to. They just bounce up like, oh, it's nothing, dust the dirt off and go on, right? That's why they're heroes. They're superhuman, and so that's what you know. That's it's supposed to be escapism, and so we can't look too deeply into it, you know. So, me anyway. All right, so moving along. Did you see the latest attempt to cancel Mr. Beast and what he's done now?
It appears he's joined a radical military group. What is this?
Okay, I hope people all stop. Why do I need to stop? I'm not stopping, maggot. Get on the toxic crazy train. That's what we're doing here. So anyway, what happened was this. This is actually it's kind of funny. So this idiot named Misha, right, puts out a tweet. It says, "Can we talk about Mr. Beast's silence regarding the war in Gaza and how it exposes him as a total fraud? He could single-handedly finance various groups in Gaza to fight for freedom and help people, but refuses to do so. He hasn't even talked about it yet." She goes on. This person, or I say she. This person goes on. Hang on. Do they have the? Hang on.
The next Mr. Beast video.
Yeah,
Guys, I just funded 11 radical military groups. The
yeah.
first one to bomb this hospital wins $10,000.
Exactly. This person, I don't know what they're. Anyway, this I'll just say this person. That way, I'm covered here. Mr. Beast has a net worth of 53 million. A single piece of aid costs $500. Mr. Beast can purchase and ship at least 103,000 units of aid. The cost to stop this aid 100,000 per unit for Israel. Mr. Beast can cause $10.3 billion worth of damage against the occupier, right? She has this Mr. Beast profile, 54 million, right? Each Hamas rocket costs at least 100,000 to intercept, right? So this person thinks Mr. Beast single-handedly could destroy the country of Israel and let Hamas and the Palestinian people have their day in the sun. The people of Gaza are trapped too, by the way, a lot longer than 100 days. Do something instead of just making videos, ignoring the
Oh
biggest
my
issue of our
god.
lifetimes.
Oh my.
And has a screenshot of survive 100 days trapped, win $500,000, right?
What's that, Mr. Beast? You want to be entertaining? That means you secretly don't support these serious issues.
Now this is this is the type of logic, right? I've seen other idiots do this stuff, right? because a person doesn't come out and state anything publicly about anything, so they automatically have to be in support and then have the worst possible position of anything, right? Right. So this person here, this Misha, automatically says, "Oh, well, he's definitely a Zionist, and he's definitely about punishing the
Mhm.
Palestinian people." And because he's not doing. Look, shut up.
No one can simply be entertained anymore. Everything has to be political.
Oh, yeah. So Community Notes comes in for the win, right? It says giving weapons to Hamas would violate multiple federal laws and lead to stiff prison sentences. And he cites all these different.
No, yeah, you'd be spending more than 100 days in jail.
This person is Mr. Beast is doing nothing. They could single-handedly put an end to the conflict in Gaza. Shut up. Just shut up. That's not what he does. Jesus, he makes blind people see and floods Africa. Come on,
Well, I think if Mishi, they really want to help out, and apparently it's so cost effective to like help out. I think they should do it too. How come they're
Yeah,
not doing it?
exactly.
Are they a secret Zionist people? I think they
I
are.
don't know if it's because this person states it only costs like $500. Misha, sure you have a couple grand laying around. Are you giving any aid? No. Shut up.
Yeah. I'm sure if we look up Misha's net worth right now, it's gonna see at least 10 grand. You can't spare
Yeah.
500.
And here's the thing. What does she want? What does she, Mr. Beast, to get like a decommissioned, I don't know, like a battleship or something, and arm it up and go over there and take over and just become a little warlord over there and take over Gaza and everything is what she wants. She want him to become a warlord? Is that? Come on.
Yeah, well then you have the same problem, just a white guy taking over.
Yeah, exactly. Damn colonists.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right. We got to talk about this.
Uh-oh.
We have to talk about this because we had a major crime happen last night on Twitter and Twitch. It started on Twitter and then it moved over to Twitch, John. Did you see this, man?
I did see this tweet about Badrick wanting to cut his hair.
Okay. Okay. So he puts out, Dumbwick, I'm not going to call him Badwick. He went from bad to dumb. So Dumbwick puts out a tweet, says, anyone comfortable enough to give me hair cutting advice on stream tonight? I don't know, $20 from Pigeon Silence says, oh, Mariah Carey basically makes millions of dollars a year torturing retail workers with radio stations with her one song. See, obviously it has enough money to intercept those attacks, but won't because Mariah Carey is Hamas. Exactly. That song alone could stop the conflict over there in Gaza. If they blasted All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey, everybody would run away screaming, lay down their weapons, plug their ears, and run away. The fighting would stop immediately. Anyway.
Yeah, be like, no more, please.
Yeah, thank you, Pigeon Salad, for the 20. Yeah, so Harles does not.
The word is wrong with you. You're 55, and I certainly expect better from you.
Well, I'm sorry, Leo. I will do better. I apologize. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. So, anyway, Halls Barkley says no. It's Baldwick, not Dumbwick. Okay, so Baldwick says, is anyone comfortable enough to give me a haircut cutting advice on stream tonight? And I replied. I gave him some great advice. Yeah, go to a barber. You will screw it up. And Baldwick says, sounds like a challenge, old man. Right? And I said, no, not at all. Just don't cry to me when you end up looking like this. Now, see, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt that he was somewhat intelligent. I was wrong. I publicly state this for the record, officially. I was wrong, okay? It pains me. I don't like being wrong, but I was wrong because Baldwick was dumber than I thought he was, right? And where was his partner, girlfriend, wife? I don't know what the facial title there is. Where was she at? She is supposed to stop her man from being this stupid. That's why we have them in our lives, guys, is the women in our lives stop us from being just brain dead dumb.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
she
think she
would.
likes it when he gets humiliated, and then she just lets him stream so that way she has an archive of all his embarrassing moments that she can show to the family.
So I tweet out. I said, well, because I'm thinking, okay, Dumb and Dumber bowl haircut, maybe right. He comes back and says, I mean, I'll be doing a mohawk, so much more like this. Okay, well then now this here, that's kind of
Oh
cool
no.
looking. That's kind of cool looking, but that's not where we ended up at. So he puts out, goes, it was his birthday, no less. It was his birthday last night. So he was just going to have a chill birthday stream, chatting about the Dreams video, maybe do some goofy stuff, and maybe I'll shave my head
Mhm.
and dye my hair blue. He just threw that out there, like I'll shave my head and dye hair blue. Just what you do, just what you do on your birthday, right? I mean, sure.
Yeah, feeling a little quirky.
So here's some screenshot. This first one's from Empress K. Now this was not too bad because at this point he does kind of have the beginnings of the mohawk here, kind of right. I would actually call it more of a faux hawk because it's not really a mohawk. His hair's whatever, and he's kind of got it cut short on the side, so it's not looking too terribly bad there, right? That's not too bad. McMuffin puts out this thing. I don't know what. Evidently, he had like really long hair because I guess I don't know what this is. I went looking for the VOD on this.
Mm-hmm.
Evidently, it was so bad that Baldwick deleted it.
Oh, he's getting rid of the evidence.
We have a sweep. I need some brooms in chat because Baldwick is sweeping. Was he drinking Advent? I don't know. I would assume so. I would assume. Yeah, the
A
VOD's
little bit
gone.
of that Christmas eggnog early,
I don't know what. But you see, he's got a bowl on top of his head, right?
Yeah.
So he's definitely sweeping here. He never keeps Twitch VODs. Seth, why does he not keep the Twitch? I don't know if I buy that, Seth. I think he's sweeping. I think he's trying to cover this up because, he was sober. Listen, guys, I went to bed like at 8:00 last night. My gas tank was way past empty. He was sober. Seth, there's no way he was sober and did this to himself. Because if he was sober and did this to himself, you've got dumb, and then you've just got like, now we're into like moron. I mean, moronic type stuff. Like, does he have any gray matter up there? Because that's this. So this was okay. So this is not too terribly bad here, right? John, are you sitting down?
I am.
Audience, I want to apologize ahead of time before I show this next one. This looks like this next one. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you this. This looks like some sort of cancer patient survivor. Look at this.
What?
Look at this. Look at this. It's like we could literally connect the dots on this shit. I wished I had a way to like do that where I could just get like a tablet and a pen. Oh, hang on, pigeon salads with another 10. I have some on the ground journalism for what happened this fateful night. He was allegedly sober by dry shaving his head against the grain. Looked like Hamas ordered an airstrike on his head. Exactly. Thank you, pigeon salad. Yes.
Oh my God.
And you can. Here's what I don't understand. I wished. Hang on here. Is there a way?
The world is wrong with you. You're 55, and I certainly expect better from you.
I'm sorry, Leo. I'm sorry, Leo Convoy. I'll do better. I'm sorry. What is this? Is this like loose hair here on his neck? Is that is there a way? There's got to be a way. Let me see.
It's so blurry. It looks like an early 2000s
copy
pic.
image. If I do this here, I think maybe I can do this. Yes. Edit. Okay, I have to do, hang on, do new. That's fine. We'll just, there we go. Edit, paste. Okay. I could draw. I could be like the fancy YouTubers. So if I come down here to this here, and let's get a color in here that's really good where we can see. Okay. So this right in here. What is
It
that?
looks like the hair dye. It looks like the hair dye stained on his neck.
But there's no hair. He wasn't dyeing his hair. That's just it. He hadn't dyed his
He
hair.
didn't. He didn't dye the hair yet.
So I don't know if that's like just loose hair on his neck or did he cut himself with a shaver? Yeah, that's what I'm asking, Evan. Is it's like his neck bleeding? What did he do to himself last night? Because we're beyond. Look here, literally. You can sit here. Look here. Connect the dots. Boom, 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 boom. It's like an anvil or something. It's like it's.
Listen, speaking to one bald man to another, Badwick, you gotta clean up better, man.
Whoa. Seth, get in here. Call in. You've got all the answers. Evidently, you watched this stream. Come in. I need your goblin expertise on this. Please call in. Please. Is that Seth? I think that's Seth there.
He's using a woman's razor. Well, that's the problem.
All right, Seth. He used a woman's razor.
So yeah, so like originally his like he was determined to do this, okay? Because his razor, like the electric one, like broke like 2 seconds into him shaving his head. So
how did he break it?
I don't know. It wouldn't charge. Like it went out of power and it wouldn't charge no matter what he did.
Listen, you can't use a razor with that kind of hair. You have to use clippers.
First, you'd have to clip it short.
And you have to get it almost down to your scalp, and then you would put.
Yeah, and then you could razor it.
And then,
but also it was a used razor, and it was a woman's razor meant for body hair.
Oh my God!
Yeah, because he apparently he didn't have his own razor, so he just took Kaylee's.
Pigeon Salad with another 5 says he refused to take Ember's shaving advice, and ended up shaving his head. Looked like her wall. Exactly, it does. It looked like someone caved in the side of his head. Very good observation,
The worst
Pigeon.
part was that, like, unironically, Ember was giving him like super clear-cut advice, and he just couldn't. Like, I don't know what it. There's like even with the mohawk, she was like, put the tape down in the middle so you know which hair not to take, and he couldn't even get like.
Let's get in on this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this line here, right? Look at this hairline here. Look what he's done. Just look at this. Look.
Oh, you should see the other side. He had a little soul patch behind his ear.
No.
Yeah.
Look, he's bleeding. That's bleeding. That's where he's cut himself.
Yeah, and then afterwards, he took the hair dye.
The world is wrong with you. You're 55, and I certainly expect better from you.
And obviously, it.
I'm sorry.
It started hurting like shit. Because he's a retard.
Okay, guys, let me zoom out here. Get this back to. Okay, guys, I'm gonna tell you what this here. This is what happens when you put ketchup on everything. The acid in the ketchup literally melts away your brain. He has no brain up there. If we were able to x-ray inside of his skull, there would be nothing up there. Guys, what have I done? I just gave this dude a $1,700 computer. What the hell have I done to us? Holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
This is on you, people. You encourage this.
And then there's the hot tub.
Instead of sending that money to Hamas, you sent it his way with a computer. You could have helped so many people.
Seth, I apologize for Nerdy's his insensitivity. She's Jewish. My co-host there is Jewish, John. Come on.
So you do support the Zionists?
Oh no, I don't support Zionist movements, but I do support Israel.
Yeah, I support Israel. What?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Let's
get off the politics shit here before people really get upset.
He started it.
I'm not saying he didn't. Good God.
Yeah,
I'm referencing the other story, by the way.
You bought a man a computer who doesn't even know what thermal paste is.
He probably ate the paste.
He probably did. That's no joke. Guys, I don't know what There's only one solution for this thing right here.
The final solution.
He is going to have to go, and he's going to do a Nerdy John.
He's gonna go bald.
He's got to shave it bald. There's no coming back from this. He literally
You're
looks like
fucked.
he has the mange.
You're
He does.
you're fucked, by the way. You're so fucked for saying that about Nerdy.
Why?
Hey, I pull off bald pretty well. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey.
chill with the fucking jokes. His hair was fine. Y'all are mean.
Whoa. This hair's fine? You think,
No, I'm saying
you think
Nerdy's was fine.
I did never say anything about Nerdy's hair.
You said he's gonna have to pull a Nerdy, like...
He shaved his head. Nerdy John shaved his head. He is bald now.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, before that, everyone was getting on Nerdy's
No.
back,
You take that back. I never said one thing about Nerdy John's hair. No, ma'am. That, my dear, was your good friend, D-Max, that was shitting on him about him having that receding hairline, so much to the point that Nerdy John felt so bad and guilty by it that he shaved his head.
This is 100% a true story.
You have to remember that, like, D-Max is, like, your thing.
Listen, D-Max and I we are very old and dear friends, but you cannot hang everything that D-Max says around my neck, nor can you hang what I say around D-Max's neck. We are still individual people. He 100% shit on Nerdy John on that now recording video, and like a day later, Nerdy John, in pure desperation, shaved his head.
This is true. This is totally the shaving the head thing was totally not something I discussed with my barber earlier.
Matter of fact, let me see here. Can I?
It's fucked up. I don't. I thought you're beautiful no matter what. Okay, you're beautiful everywhere.
So let me see here. If I come up here and
don't let this old man and this gay Floridan tell you you're not beautiful.
Okay. I never said anything about the dude.
I could feel it. I could feel the way you thought about it.
I have been. See, look at here. Now, there's only one real problem with this picture, Nerdy. Do you know what that is?
Shit, that's the foggy glasses. What's that from, Nerdy?
He's got the sucker cramp pose going on.
I don't know. I don't know about it.
I was just trying to replicate a soy jack image.
Yeah, but listen, do you know what people could do with this picture? Do you know what they could Photoshop? Matter of fact, copy image.
Let's do it right now.
No, don't do it. Oh, I don't like looking at that way, son.
So here we're gonna swap that, bring up the black. So someone could real easily just come in here. Right. And there you go.
No, stop, dude. People. You can't be doing that, bro.
Why can't I do that?
You can't do that. That's rough.
Dude, you don't make poses like this.
No.
I do have to say this image that P-Paw has created is false. Everyone knows I'm a selfish lover.
He's a selfish lover. Yeah. No, here's the thing. I think Nerdy John looks. Look here. His beard's well trimmed. His mustache is real trimmed. Whether or not a guy has, I think Nerdy John 100% can pull off the bald head. Now, I question his timing on doing this because we are going into winter. He is very Caucasian. He is going to freeze his little white bald ass off. I hope you have toboggans. Yeah, no,
that's what beanies are for.
Hat ain't going to cut it. He's going to have a toboggan or something, right? What is this? Exactly. Here it is, right here. Holly Jolly. I don't know who Holly. Oh, it's Harles.
See, that's Harles.
Harles 100% nailed it. Look at that. That is it right there.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's doing the Wojtek face. That was
the what did you call this?
That's the name of the Wojak.
That's Wojak?
Ugh.
Well, see, okay, listen, I'm not cool enough to know all the damn memes and stuff, right? Get off me. But no, I don't have no. Nerdy John's cool. I like Nerdy John. I question this pose, but if it's a meme, okay, fine, whatever, because people could be very malicious with it. I personally would never do that, ever, because Nerdy John's my friend. I would never, ever, ever do anything to make Nerdy John look horrible in any capacity. I just wouldn't
Yeah.
do it.
Not gonna lie, I was very disappointed that none of the anti-commentary people, did
I
anything
took
with the
advantage of
image.
it. Hey, I got another caller. Good morning, Miss Squatchin. How are you this morning?
It's Squatch, my lovely little co-host.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Did you run by this change to your appearance by your co-host, by the way?
Oh, they were the first to know.
Yeah, after the fact.
After the fact, exactly.
After the fact.
So he basically pulled a Badwick and didn't tell you. Okay.
Well, no, Badwick told us first, and it was my idea to do the mohawk.
Oh.
So you're the reason why
Yeah, because
everything.
he was saying either shave or
I gave him
hair dye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Shave or
Squad
dye,
came
and I'm
in
like, why
and was
not
like,
both?
I could make this worse. Squad literally came in like, yeah, I could fucking ruin this man's life. Why would you comment that when you know Badwig is fucking terrible?
It's what I do.
Hey, listen, if he's dumb enough to do what he did live, trying, gosh, and I guarantee you the clippers he had probably were these, or the razor he had was probably like one of those men's electric razors that you shave with.
It was a woman's.
No,
No,
he
no,
was
no.
using like a Venus, like
The electric one.
oh, the electric one. I don't know. He didn't get very
Did,
far with
did he
that
not?
'cause it
Did he
broke.
not charge it prior to doing this? Was he not enough?
No,
for
he
a thing?
did. He apparently it was fine, and like he just used it the day before or something, and then it just ran out and it wouldn't charge.
Forces telling him no. And he didn't listen.
He called his mom and was like, "Please go get me a new electric razor. I can't go out looking like this."
He called his
It's winter,
mummy.
put on a hat.
Mommy, please
Yeah,
help
but
me,
his mom
mommy.
couldn't come over with the razor.
Oh, Badwick, my
I
dude,
gave
you
him
are
such clear
dumb.
instructions. Too.
Oh God, he's so. Dude, listen. Back in the day, when my boys were at the house living here, we had to save money, right? Because it would cost about $10 or so for a haircut, for a men's haircut. So there's three of us. That's $30, right? That's like a tank of gas for a week. So we had to save money wherever we could because we had a lot more a month than we did money most days. And so we bought a pair of those clippers and my wife would cut our hair. Now, my wife is not a barber or a beautician or anything like that. And so she just figured out what was the right you put the guard you'd put on them or whatever, and she would just clip our hair down, right? And she would like right towards she'd do it like right at the beginning of summer. She would give us like a nice real short haircut, and we'd make it through summer. And then when we get into like the end of fall, like say around September, October, she would give us another one, but it wouldn't be as short, whatever, and that would get us through the winter.
Season.
Yeah. And so that's what she would do. As the boys got older and whatever, we would come up with the money to take them to a barber, right? But when they were kids, but even up until probably the last several years, my wife always cut my hair for me, right? And it was just a number 3 on the top and a number 2 on the sides, right? That's what we would on the clippers.
I'm gonna throw shade here, okay?
Yeah.
I don't get why people waste money on going to the fucking barber, hairdresser, whatever the fuck. Okay, because I ain't never been. My mom did her hair. My sister cuts her own hair. I cut my hair. My brother gets his hair cut by my mom. Like, what's the point? It's super easy to just do it yourself.
Well,
like for me now, like now that I'm just going with the bold look, I can just do that at home.
How much
For
did
me,
you pay, Nerdy? How much did you pay to go bald?
Well, I also threw in my barber also trims my beard too, because whenever I try to do it myself, I mess it up.
How much did you pay him?
Yeah.
How much?
What was it, like $20? Not counting.
Okay,
tip.
I'm gonna do that for $3 for you from now on.
You're gonna fly over to Ohio?
Oh damn, you live in Ohio? God damn, no. I'm staying the fuck out of there.
Yeah, Ohio's a
This is like, oh, hell
bad
no.
state. It's a bad state.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
a
a
bad
bad
place.
state. Got a
There's
bad
some
rep.
meth
Florida
and
of the
shit.
North.
So, but no, nowadays I go to a barber and stuff, and the reason I like to, it's local barbers support and um uh she's a friend, and so I like to support her. I think the last time I went and got my hair done, of course that's when I had it, the purple put in it. I think it cost me like to have the purple and everything, haircut, the whole kit. She even washed my hair, which I don't normally do. I think she had to wash it though because of the dye she put in it or whatever. It's like 60
Mhm.
bucks, I think is what it was.
$60.
I
Oh yeah,
wish.
yeah.
Last time I got my hair dyed
Yeah.
purple professionally,
Yeah.
it cost me $230.
Oh, geez.
Oh god. Dude, what the fuck? I could buy like 2 chicken sandwiches and some fries and shit for $60.
Well, I
Mhm.
think, okay, but here's the thing. I think going and getting your hair cut or anything like that is kind of like a little bit of, it's like pampering yourself a little bit, right? And I think that's
Yeah.
okay. I think that's important to do. Like a little bit of a little bit, like I had this one barber I used to go to, and it was an actual men's barber. He wasn't one of these unisex things or whatever that I go to now. But he was a true man's barber, right? You'd go in and he'd give you a haircut, and then he'd put a hot towel on your neck, and he'd put the lotion or the shaving cream on your neck, and he'd straight razor shave and trim up the back of your neck, get all that nice and neat. And then he had this, it's like a, I don't know, it was like a, I'm gonna say the word, you guys don't freak out on me, because it wasn't like a sex toy, but it was like a vibrator type thing he put on his hand, and he would use that to massage like my shoulders and my necks area and stuff. It was
What?
so good. Oh my God.
That has nothing to do
It
with
was
a
the
haircut.
experience.
Yeah, well, no, that's the
Did he
whole
give
thing.
you a fucking happy ending too? Like,
No, there was nothing like that, Sassy, you pervert.
That's extra.
you
That's
fucking went to
you
you went
pervert.
to some kind of fucking
Thai massage
gay
place.
gay time massage
No,
parlor.
I'm gonna tell you something. If
Massage
you go,
hairdresser.
if you can find an actual old timey men's barber shop, right? That is custom, right? You go in, you get a haircut, and they, like I said, they will straight razor shave up the back of your neck, get all the hair off there, whatever, and then they would massage your shoulders and neck and everything, and then they would they put a little cologne on, whatever, and it was like
And then he
it's like
kiss you on the cheek and
it's like
tuck you in
$10.
after.
No, it's not. See, you're a pervert, Seth. You're just a pervert.
It's nothing to do with being a pervert. I'm
It's
just
a-
saying
that's-
that's
the-
weird.
No, but that's
The
what
goblin always thinking goblin things.
exactly.
After all.
No, but
I'm pointing out that it's weird.
No, that is okay. It's like $10. No, that was if you went to an old timey traditional barbershop, that's what you'd go in and get a haircut. That's what it was, right? And if you were getting
What
a
kind
shave,
of you old timey? You mean like cowboy era?
no, I'm talking about in the old school way of men's. When a man would go
Are we
to,
talking like Brokeback Mountain or The Notebook or?
Oh my god.
I'm talking about.
Jesus.
It's a men's barbershop, the kind that have the red and white little striped thing spinning out in front of it. This was, when you went to a men's barbershop, it was an experience. It was not just,
Oh yeah, I
Extremely tall?
bet.
oh geez. You know what, Seth? I'm done with you. I'm just done with you. You're just being nasty. You're trying to make a very pleasant, nice experience because I'm gonna tell you something, okay? How often, let's just be real honest. How often do men actually allow themselves any type, real men? I'm not talking about these fleet-footed millennials. I'm talking about men, Gen X. I'm talking men's men here. How often do we actually allow ourselves to be pampered? Any at all? We don't. That was our
All
one
the
little access,
fucking
and
time. You get-
now you're making it nasty and dirty.
Men get sick, okay? You get sick with little sniffles and then you lay down and get treated like
Oh, yeah.
kings for like a week.
The man cold.
Where?
So, yeah,
People.
That
yeah, where
shit
does
never
that
happened in my
happen?
house. That never happened in my house. You're
I
high.
bet it did. Men always think they're
I went to
dying
work
when
with
they
a
get the
fever.
sniffles.
Okay, let me tell you something.
True.
I have been on death's door before.
Oh yeah, I bet you have with your little sniffles, your little. Oh, have you had the flu? Have you had the flu, old man? Have you had the flu before?
I had
Oh,
pneumonia.
oh, you had a little pneumonia. Okay, okay, you poor
You know, now
little
next time we
baby.
see Peepaw on camera, his hair is gonna be like super long. The beard's gonna be like down to his belly, and it's all gonna be Seth's fault because he refuses to go to the barber now.
The place I get my haircut now is a unisex place, and they don't do the whole pampering. I have last time was able to have that done was when I was living in Louisiana, and this he was a really old barber, and it was a traditional men's barber shop, and he didn't cut, there was no women or nothing like that in there. The one I go to now does both men and women's hair, so she does it.
Bisexual. Cool.
Yeah, well, anyway, but no, but if you can find a traditional just men's barber shop, that's what I mean, it was, like I said, it was, you'd get a little pampered, and it's okay to pamper yourself. That's all I'm saying. It's no different than when women go in to like the spa, right? And they get their nails done, and they soak their nails, and then they get their nails done, and they get their toenails done, and they get the pedicures, and they put the little cucumber. It's not, women pamper themselves all the time, and that's okay. Sometimes being pampered is all right. You need to allow yourself to be pampered. It's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you weak or anything else. A little pampering every now and then is okay. But to set the record straight, my wife is not she doesn't pamper me. She doesn't, if I'm sick, all she does is come in every 4 to 6 hours and say, hey, take this Tylenol. You want some soup? Get your butt out of the bed and come in here. I've got soup for you. There's no, she does not pamper. It's either you get well or you die. There is, she does not, no. So my wife is not your typical, and my wife, she's not your typical, woman. She's very, I don't know. She's just not a typical woman. So
Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, you are a typical man, and I assumed that you'd be whining over the sniffles.
No, I don't whine when I get the sniffles. I do not.
I've never been to a spa.
You haven't? Well, you should. You should go to a spa sometime.
This seems like the gayest thing I could ever do.
I got pretty good at doing my own nails.
I just don't support that gay shit.
My wife decided here recently she just started going and getting her nails done. Right? She allowed, that's her little treat to herself, pampering. She goes and gets her nails done, and she really enjoys it. And she's built what would you call it? A kind of like a friendship with the technician, and they talk and whatever. And so she enjoys it.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
All right, so let's talk about something else, because I'm tired. I am tired.
Tired of Badwick's bullshit.
I'm tired of Seth making me feel like I'm inadequate because,
Seth, men's mental health is a very important thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I think no one's mental health is important.
Yeah, exactly. Women like, why don't you share your emotions with us? Why don't you open up to us? And then we do,
Seth
like,
is why.
you pussy, you pussy, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't discriminate.
Soon as we cry in front of you,
women.
as soon as we cry in front of you, after you say we can be vulnerable, then you want to leave.
I have never said that.
You can be. She's not going to stop you.
No, I am going to stop you. That shit is gay, Nerdy John. Don't ever
no, you're going to mock them afterwards.
So I don't know where Maggot, Microsoft designer. Okay, I guess she put up a thing anyway, so you could design stuff, whatever. So Maggot got on a tear yesterday and started doing these little funk pop. Is that what they call them? Funko Pops?
Funkos, yeah.
Yeah.
You have some right behind you.
Do I?
I have a massive.
Yeah, you got the.
Oh, the Trailer Park Boys. Yeah, the Trailer Park Boys. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I got them because of the Trailer Park Boys, not because of Funko. I don't look. I'm not that type
People are
of
going to need that
collector.
donation from Open Hand.
I'm not shit. I'm not that type of collector. I collect things that I like. I don't collect them because anyway. So anyway, she did
Same.
one. She did the Funko Pop whatever mock up or whatever of her. I don't really think she probably has these little needle teeth, but who knows? It's
Yeah, well,
possible.
You could buy those on Amazon.
Yeah, are you suggesting that she doesn't have the demon horns?
I don't think she has demon horns either. I think it's false advertisement. But she did one of me, and I'm sorry, biased as hell, but I think I like this. I think this needs to be an actual thing.
It
I
needs
just
to
think
be
I
fatter.
want one.
I think it just looks cool as hell. What do you mean it
It
needs to be
needs
fat?
fatter.
See, there you go. There you go, body shaming again.
No, I like you, fat. I told you
I-
already. I think you're good, fat.
I like the one she did for me and squashing. Those were pretty
Okay,
nice.
so who was Pizzle? Oh, the
Pizzle.
Pizzle one's pretty good too. Right, the cat lady
Bad
and
at
stuff.
explaining things.
I'm bad at explaining things. Let's see what else did she do. Who was this one? Rennie. She did
Yeah,
one of Rennie. Yeah. I thought they're all pretty good. Empress K. That's pretty cool, right?
That one's cute.
That is,
Yeah.
yeah. Who is this? GG Hearts.
Oh yeah, that's big.
I think she missed this one a little bit because Gigi's kind of more of a bohemian, and I think it should have been more like tie
No,
dyes.
that's not entirely true.
Oh, it 100% is true.
No, because what you see is like the chill at home Gigi. Okay, I've seen some pictures where she wears some gothy like kind of tech wear.
Oh,
kind
does
of
she?
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, she does.
Well, I don't know what
Gigi's
pictures you
dolled
got.
up.
I don't know what kind of pictures you guys be sharing of each other. Nerdy John. I thought she did a very good
Nerdy.
job with Nerdy Johns. I thought Nerdy Johns was cool.
No, why's it got hair though?
She did
I
really
don't
well
know.
with mine too.
Right? Yeah. Well, yeah. He should have had no hair here. Right? The hair should have been gone. But maybe she was
I
going
love
off
that
an
it's
old
just
picture.
diner on top because you know the
Yeah.
Nerdy John Steiner thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did very good. I think these things should be a real thing. And then, of course, there's the one with Chris Decato.
Chris.
Yeah, Chris Decato. That's pretty cool. Little cat in a top hat and tuxedo. Let's see who else
So
did
that's
she
really
get here.
cute.
Madam Horror, right? So that Horror Hellfire, yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. The skull. I don't know. Let's see who else did she
There's something
did.
unsettling about this
You
one
missed
to me.
mine.
And did I miss yours? Where,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's next to Empress K's.
Gigi's. Yeah.
Squatching. Oh, here we are. I'm sorry. Squatching. 420.
Is that you holding a doobie?
There were two for
Yes.
you, weren't there, Squatchum?
Yeah.
She did two?
I think I like the other one better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
So no, you scroll. You click on the image. Click on the image, and then you see that arrow.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the jeans in this one.
Yeah. The
Squatch,
little,
and
yeah.
I think we're gonna have to talk about your employment with Nerdy Live in the future. I do not support my employees smoking
It's
dope.
legal now, bitch.
Well, then guess what, Nerdy John? You're lame as hell.
You're lame.
True. It's
Puff,
been legal
puff,
in Canada since
pass.
2018. Coke
Well,
Carter.
Square,
It,
you
it
damn,
just got legal here.
you damn square. Ain't nothing wrong with a
Who
little bit.
cares if I'm on cocaine? It's legal in Canada.
I just seen a thing where they were legalizing cocaine in was it Sweden?
I think they're
I thought you were about to say
decriminalizing.
Vancouver.
Or they're
No.
decriminalizing it. or
Well,
whatever,
everything's
yeah.
legal in Vancouver, but yeah, they're
Yeah.
decriminalizing.
Yo, Shanry, if that's the case, ship me some cocaine, can you?
Okay, hold
John's
up.
moving in.
That's not what that
Yeah.
means at all.
No, voltage
Yeah,
mic.
I'll
This
break
one
down
missed-
Shanry's
this
door.
one
Like, where's the
missed.
cocaine?
This one missed because like the long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no long. But he needs his long hair, and where's like the purple? That's
Well, they
the-
may
It
not.
looks like it looks like someone's dad.
Maybe they may not. They may not allow long hair.
No, they do.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I
Why
don't
not?
know.
I don't know. Like it's important for like voltage mics, you know, aesthetic.
There's Shawnry, the sheep. Look at her. That's cute. Yeah.
It looks really cute.
See, I'd get every one of these. I would 100% get every one of these. Of course, K Huck. What is it? Okay, there's no. What does her shirt say? I can't see what shirt. Anyway,
It looks like it says Krispy Kreme.
Young Crowley. I don't know who Young Crowley is. I'm sorry.
Young Crowley do be
Or
around.
Oofy.
I'm sure they are, but I'm not familiar with them. So, but that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. So, because there's a lot of people.
All
That,
these are really cute, yeah. We just need to look at that.
that's what
Mood.
Pizzle's Funko Pop should have looked like. Was this?
You know what the worst part is? I still think
Crazy
this
cat lady.
Crystal is the most attractive woman ever.
Oh, she is.
existed.
She's a beautiful woman.
Like even like that, she's just
I can tell you one thing. Scott's life is never boring with Pizzle in it. Ever.
Oh,
yeah.
Never is it never. It's either from 1 minute it's either cool and fun, everything's chill, or it's just completely and totally
I
psychotic.
mean, we do.
I'm
every
pretty
once
sure
in a while
Pizzle has
he'll be
already
on-
stated this, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he ever gets the deets of commentary drama from Pizzle.
Oh,
Yeah,
Um,
100%.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
You know what the weird like I think Scott is like I think he's like the same as her because sometimes he'll just walk in with a shot for no reason.
Yeah, he just gives her shots. Exactly. 100%.
He'll
100%.
just walk in like a little bartender with a shot and she'll just
Yeah.
take
She's
it. And
easier
it's
to
not,
handle when she's tipsy.
Yeah. Did you let me go over here. Let's see. I need to probably go. We'll go here. We'll probably be fine with this. Did you guys see the big special announcement from Doug?
yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
I have a special announcement to make. I'm going to release my very first episode on my channel, Dragon Kobu. So be on the lookout for that for tomorrow. I'm really excited with my co-host Alpha Russ and Dan 240p. So see you tomorrow, and hopefully you like and share this short. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate doing more content.
So
Good on Doug. Good
what
on
do
Doug.
you guys think about that?
About fucking time.
Yeah, I think he needs to stop letting toxic use him for
milky
free labor.
content farming. He's toxic content
Yeah.
farming.
Yeah.
Doug.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. I like Doug. I've always liked Doug. I think Doug's a pretty cool cat. However, Doug be wilding out here in these streets here the last little bit. Holy
True.
smokes!
It's the crowd. It's like when your son gets in with a bad crowd. That's
Yeah.
It's because he's been hanging out with
Mhm.
Skelly.
Is that it? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was I called into Badwick's Turd Island finale, right?
Yeah.
And had a conversation, had a little something to talk about, and whatever, cleared the air with a few things or whatever. And I'm sitting there and I'm listening to Doug before I ever called in, and even after I called in, I listened a bit. Doug out here going toe to toe with like Leia something, and just Doug is wild, and Doug would never do that stuff in the past. Doug was always kind of.
He's all
Docile.
grown up, people.
Is that it? Is he grown up? Is he flying out of the nest? Is this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All grown up.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to take some getting used to if this is his final. I don't know. Is this his final form, or is this just like, has he just powered up a level or
Wait
something?
and see.
Only time
We
will
just
tell.
have to wait and see.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh, me, Doug. I wish Doug all the luck in the world. I really do. I think I don't know, as a podcast with him and Alpha Russ and Dan 240p. I don't know.
They're gonna talk about their love of trains, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do like me a train or two.
I listen.
I have the Lego Harry Potter train, John. Stop making it dirty. Fucking love that thing. It has the light kit.
Peepaw's
It
laughing
lights
too.
up.
Peepaw's laughing
This
too.
this
It's Peepaw's show. He's allowed.
I feel left out.
Don't forget, your chat loves me more than they love you.
Oh, listen. There's nothing wrong with having. I mean, Sheldon from Big Bang Theory loved trains, right? So I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all. I don't know.
It's the Lego ones specifically, okay? I like to build them.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're not a train autistic, you're a Lego autistic.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
But no, I'm just kind of having a little fun there. I hope those. I wish those guys the best. I hope their show goes well. I'm back. Did you finally get internet? Are you finally out of that third world shithole country? Are you back into like you know?
Isn't she from your country?
Well, yeah, but she hasn't had internet for like 3 or 4 days now. Yes, we just did the
maggot for
Funko
the
Pop.
storms.
Oh, she still don't have no internet. Oh, sucks to suck.
Whoa, people.
Ma'am, you
you're
need a
fucked up.
generator.
What is that? Is that
Or
mean
like a
of me to
solar
say?
panel.
Is that
Yeah.
No, she's got electricity. She's got power. So I mean, she's not, but she just doesn't have internet.
He has
so
the power.
she doesn't have the internet. Yes, we went through all the
Oh,
Funko
okay.
Pops. You did a very good job. There was. Seth did not like your one a voltage mic because
Yeah, but I just
you
need
didn't-
him to have long hair.
he didn't have long hair, and she also criticized your Nerdy John one because you gave him hair and he's bald.
Yeah, because he had hair.
One had too
Yeah.
much hair, one didn't have enough.
Yeah.
I think it was probably based off my profile picture.
Yeah, it
That
is.
would be my guess.
Yeah.
But I thought they were really good. I can never get like when I use AI, which is sparingly because I judge that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still can never get it as accurate as she can. So
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what I think why she was criticizing your Funko Pop so hard, Maggot, is because you didn't do one of her and she's just jealous.
no, I could have just asked for one. I love them. I didn't criticize them. You just couldn't figure.
No, you kind of shit on them. I'm not gonna cover for
Mm-mm.
you, Seth. You shit on them.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh yeah.
no,
Yeah, you did.
I did
You've
not.
you've been in
I did
goblin
not
mode ever since you
either.
called in
I
today.
did not. No, I called in today because I want to promote my new tweet, my
You-
thirst trap tweet.
Hang on, you got a thirst trap tweet? All right, let's go see
Yeah,
what your thirst.
it's my Christmas outfit.
Oh, the Christmas out. You did look lovely. You
Look
did
how
look
Very
lovely.
nice.
I
There's
like that.
I got the little deer ears.
there's only one complaint that I have.
What's that?
Do I need to start a GoFundMe to get you a phone that's from like at
I'm
least
not
this
buying a
century?
new phone. I'm not buying a new phone.
That is the worst quality photo. And it's not the subject matter. The subject matter is fine. You're a beautiful woman. It's just the quality is horrendous.
I'm not buying a fucking new phone. Okay, I can't.
No,
How
I'm with
old is-
Seth.
Phones.
I'm with Seth on this one. Okay, if I didn't have to replace my last phone because of it breaking, I would not have my current phone.
So let me ask you a question, Seth. What kind of phone do you have?
I don't know. It's some kind of Samsung from like, I don't know. I've had
Like-
it for a long time.
Like, is it like a Samsung 1, 2?
No, they don't call it like that. They call it like, they have like Galaxy and Galaxy Young or like A20.
So it's, so it's actually a Galaxy. So we're at least that. So it's probably what? How long have you had? Like since like 2000 what? 18, 17?
2009, 8 or 19, yeah.
So this probably what, like a 2-3 megapixel camera?
I don't know, people.
And why do you look depressed? It's like you have a depressed face. Or why are you not happy?
That's
You should
just
be
how
happy.
my face is, people. That is so rude.
I'm not being rude. You should smile. You have a lot to be smiling about, Seth. You really do.
People,
Yeah, I know.
You ever
Oh,
worked you ever worked retail and then
It
yes,
you
looks
just
like
have your
yes.
busy
found
day
footage.
and
Retail at
Yeah.
Christmas.
yeah,
I
and
worked.
then the customer
Yeah,
tells you, "Why
yeah,
don't you smile?
yeah.
Why don't you
I
Yeah,
understand.
that's
smile, honey?"
so bad.
And then you
Jar-
grab the pair of scissors next to you and you hold them really tight in your hand.
Can someone Photoshop like a really like evil smile on top of that picture so people gets what you want?
I don't want to even. I just want you to be happy
I'm happy. I just don't
because
smile.
I've seen you smile before. Like something will kind of tickle you a little bit. Like when we've been doing a podcast, and you'll kind of smile a bit. You have a beautiful smile. That's all I'm saying. Just
Okay, well, the
Jar, Jar,
point is, okay, please go like my tweet.
Jardinosaur says you just have resting bitch face.
Yeah, I do.
Mm.
No, I do. Oh,
My wife has that too.
My
It's
wife.
my wife. It's constant. It's just constant. But hers is even
Is
worse
it
than yours, Seth.
is it
Her
constant or is she just tired
oh
of your shenanigans?
yeah,
no,
maybe
dude,
she's just
dude,
tired of you.
dude, no, 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 right? Because it's like she wakes up and she'll sit out of the bed. She'll get up out of the bed. Like I can sit there and have coffee waiting for her, right? Doing the good things that I do, and she will look at me like, literally, if she had a knife, she would stab me in the heart with it. She wakes up just with resting bitch face. I'm like, could you smile? Could you just. And she just went,
Suck your own butthole. You're doing great.
Keemstar tipped $1, 2 out of 10. Keemstar says you're 2 out of 10 there, Seth.
You
Oh,
know what? If it's Keemstar who said it, I'll take that.
Oh man,
careful, people. You might be the subject of a true crime podcast pretty
I
soon.
don't give a shit. I hope you noticed there, Seth. You already had a like from me. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did notice that. You know who
Uh,
else I liked him?
well,
Memes. She liked them.
did she?
And that's actually all I wanted, yeah.
You just wanted her approval. Well, there you go. You got her
Yeah,
approval. So
that's all I wanted.
well,
That's
then you
not
should.
true. I'm like I sit around and I wait for certain people who I actually want's opinion to
Yeah.
notice it.
You know who Mesh did Colossal like it?
No.
Hmm. Interesting.
Well, he doesn't even follow me.
Oh, you don't have the follow either, huh? Hmm.
No, I don't.
Interesting.
But the difference between us people is I don't want the follow.
Ooh, let's look at
I'm
some of the
looking for the Brandly. I'm looking for the Brandly
Are
follow.
you? Well, let's look at some of the
Yeah.
comments underneath your photo, shall we?
Mhm.
Optimus Wilbur says, "Yay and smile, you LOL." Hmm.
Yeah, and I promised him next time I'll smile.
Okay, so Optimus gets yes, I'll smile. I get chastised. Okay.
Yeah, but that's because me and Wilbur are buddies.
Liana Taylor says heart emoji and a smiley heart face, I guess, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Maggot says saved. Nuclear Winter says yay, Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was. So
What?
It's from How the Grinch Stole
From
Christmas.
The Grinch Stole Christmas, the cartoon. Do you never seen The Grinch
yeah, I
Stole
haven't
Christmas?
watched. No, I don't watch Christmas movies. They're pretty gay.
What?
I forget. Yeah,
Not
you have
even
to.
Die Hard?
No, she watched Fiverr.
No, I watch Die Hard. Yeah, that's a good.
She watched Fiverr.
It gets love.
She wants the dreidel and the gold coins. Echo of Tragedy says yay. Alpha Russ says I appreciate the frog sweater because frog sweaters are based. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Very nice sweater.
Lee Pond Donkey says frog cardigans is fire. 10 out of 10. Bo Blacks for style. Antlers may become entangled on Christmas decorations and lights. Caution is advised. So there you go.
Yeah, I'll
So
take that
true.
into account.
So there you go.
I really like the
That's-
high neckline. I like dresses like that.
Yeah, that's actually what I was really worried about because I
Yeah.
don't really wear dresses. But my
Mm.
sister, she fucked us all over because my sister started wearing like fancy clothes to Christmas, and then my mom was like dead set
Then
on that
everyone
we
else
all
has to
start
keep
doing
up
it.
with it. Yeah.
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 Median, it is not my bit rate. That's just how shitty the photo is. She has like a
I don't.
phone from like 1990. It's like a
I
Nokia
don't.
flip
I
phone.
don't. I don't
Nokia.
care. I
Yeah,
don't
actually, if
care how bad
you
the
see
quality is.
how
I'm
the
not switching my phone.
picture you see how the picture cuts off the camera there. What you're not seeing is like the brick chunk of the camera.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's actually like a flip phone. You can tell it's if you look closely.
Oh no, media's saying that the picture quality is so horrible that it's actually affecting the quality of the rest of the stream.
Yeah.
That's a
Actually,
little
because this
harsh.
just went super pixely for me.
That's
Yeah,
harsh.
actually, good.
That's a little harsh there.
Okay, well, if you also want to ruin your computer, go like my new tweet.
Yes, please go like her new tweet. Feed her ego because Lord Jesus knows she needs her ego fed. So
I do.
so if this morning's stream was not enough for you and you would like some more antics from me and the crew, today at about 1 o'clock estimate Eastern Standard Time, D-Max, Seth, myself, and possibly my buddy Tear, which you guys are, I think you guys have all met him or whatever. He was on my last gaming stream when we did the Phasmophobia thing. We're going to play some Fortnite this afternoon and have some fun. Just no drama talk. We're just going to laugh and die a lot and shoot and just whatever. We're not doing the build mode because we're not 9-year-old riddling up kids. We don't do that. We're just going to skill strictly only. If you can point, shoot, and click, that's it, right? So we're going to do some Fortnite and have some fun doing that. And maybe even possibly, what's that other game you like, Seth? The one where you
Lethal
always...
Company?
Yeah, we might even do a little bit of
Yeah.
that too. So anyway, that'll be around 1 p.m. or so Eastern Standard Time today. Watch Seth's Twitter, watch my Twitter, watch D-Max's Twitter, and when it's ready to go, we'll tweet out the links and everything for whoever's going to be streaming, because I'm not for sure who all is going to be streaming it. I definitely will stream it so that you guys can enjoy this chaos that will ensue. But
Are you streaming today, Nerdy, after this?
Actually, yes. If you still want your morning fill, me and Squatchin are going to be talking about the Hunter Avalon situation because we think what happened was horrible, but I also think that he's going about this in like the worst way you can.
I just want to make
The
sure. 'Cause
worst.
I was thinking of streaming, but I don't want to step on your turf, so I'll wait till after you're done streaming.
let's see. Do you have your thing up and ready live to go? Yes, you do. And it's at 8 a.m., which is just like any minute
2
now,
minutes
right?
from now.
So here's what
Yeah.
I'm going to do for Nerdy, because I like Nerdy today. Don't always like him, but I do
Today.
like him today. I'm going to,
'Cause I'm
where is
here.
it? Upcoming. Here we are. Yes, it's definitely because Squatchin is here. I'm going to raid
Exactly.
into Nerdy and Squatchin's thing this morning. So you guys don't have to do a thing. I'm going to end the stream and we'll just go right in over there. So anyway,
Thank you, Peapod.
hey,
Thank you.
it's the least I can do, right? You guys gave me some time this morning. I'll give you some. Let's get out of here so we can wrap this up and get over there. Nerdy and Squatch, I'm sure you guys are going to drop out of here so you can go over there and get your stream ready to go. But
Yes, sir.
thank you guys so much for calling in. I appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, no
Yeah.
problem. And you guys have a great stream. I probably won't be there at the beginning of it because I've got to go do some chores my wife has given me to do. But I'll try
Honey-do
to
list.
my honeydew list I have to go do every day after my streams. But I'll try to come in for part of it. Seth.
Yeah, that was the compromise. Like, you can stream in the morning, dear, but you better be doing those chores.
Exactly. And I ain't taking no more beatings. So, but anyway, and Seth, I will see you this afternoon and we'll have some fun.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, listen, you guys take care. And remember, guys, keep your powder dry and look for me in the funny papers.
I'm a little young.